Hi friends, it's Lola and I'm back with another video. Today, I will be talking about the topic of how to overcome art blocks. But before we get into the solutions, let's talk about what causes art blocks. From my experience, I got art block when I feel stressed and burned out. Sometimes I feel unmotivated, uninspired, and not knowing what to draw. A lot of the time, whenever I draw something, I'm not happy with it, so I scratch it and start over and then start over and then end up with a bunch of whips, and then I feel like I'm not good enough. It's also because that all over my Instagram and TikTok there's like a bunch of super talented artists, and I make this mistake that many artists make, which is comparing myself to their art. And if you're experiencing any of the ones listed above, this video is for you. In the background, I will be drawing Miguel O'Hara from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, so I hope you enjoy watching the video while listening to me talk. So now that I listed all the problems, let's talk about the solutions. Number 1, draw this in your style challenge. This is good for when you don't know what to draw and feeling unmotivated or uninspired. If you're unfamiliar, it is an art challenge where artists draw an already existing artwork or character, but in their own style. And then their followers or other artists can join the challenge and draw that character in their styles. Sometimes there will be prizes for this, sometimes it's just being featured on their stories or a post on their page. Either way, it's a very fun way of drawing things in your style when there's already a character there. It's kind of like a fan art, but in this way, it is someone else's OC, and you can also see other people's attempts for the same character. And it's also like a contest, so it's fun and it's more of a way that you can also engage with other artists who joined this challenge as well. Number 2, fan art. This is good for when you're feeling stressed and burned out or don't know what to draw. It is a pretty easy and obvious solution because when you draw fan art of a character you like, it's definitely more relaxing and it's easier when you don't have to come up with something new. It also helps you practice while feeling burned out. I know that when you feel burned out, you need to rest. But resting for too long is not good if your goal is to improve in art. When you take a long break, it will interrupt the flow of your improvement. So when you feel this way, you don't have to draw a fully rendered illustration of your favorite character. It can just be a sketch, as long as you're practicing and drawing what you like. Number 3, doing a study. This is good for when you don't know what to draw and feel unmotivated and uninspired. It can also work for when you're feeling not good enough. So, doing a study can be a photo study, lighting study, anatomy, or even art style study. Most of the time, when I feel like I don't know what to draw and uninspired, I would go on Pinterest or Instagram and look at pretty photos. I like to challenge myself, so I look for photos with harsh lighting and interesting poses. Then I try to recreate them to do a photo study of them. It helps me improve a lot, which is why I included that it could help with me feeling like I'm not good enough. Doing a study can be me drawing exactly the same as the photo. I mean, not exactly the same, but in my style obviously. Or maybe make the character in the reference my OC or my favorite character. It is definitely quicker and easier than coming up with something completely out of scratch. It feels very rewarding after doing this because to me, 9 times out of 10, photo study turns out amazing and it boosts my confidence and I feel so much better about my art. I hope you feel the same way. Number 4, joining a trend. This is good for when you don't know what to draw. So if you try to build an audience, this can help you a lot. During my time when I was very active on TikTok, I usually follow trends that I see on my For You page and just draw whatever it is. It helped me create quick art while also getting views, aka more engagement for my art. I think it's kind of a fun way to overcome art block and to just have fun. Be careful though if you're really depending on views to feel happy about your art. then this might make you feel stressed. And if you're trying to follow too many trends too often and post almost every day like how I used to, you'll be burnt out and might hate art, so be careful. Anyway, you can be drawing whatever is trending, joining a challenge, or even making memes. You're still drawing anyway. This is definitely the weakest solution in the list, but I think it's kind of fun, so I wanted to include it, and it is something that I did to overcome art blocks, so yeah. Last but not least, this is my favorite thing to do. It literally checks all the boxes. It helps me with stressed and burnt out, unmotivated, uninspired, don't know what to draw, and feeling not good enough. You know what it is? Drum rolls! Is redrawing your old art. Yes, I do this a lot and I love doing this. Let me break it down. So it is very relaxing because it definitely not stressed because you're comparing this to your old work, which you know for sure that you're much better now. And it definitely feel more motivating because you're excited about how much better you could do it now. And it's definitely help you with don't know what to draw, but this is an idea of what to draw. Yeah, because everything is there. You just need to redraw it, but better. And of course, it help you with feeling not good enough. The thing is, it's a bad habit to compare yourself to other artists negatively. You know, like you can look at other artists and feel inspired by them, but you shouldn't be like, oh, they're so much better than me, I will never be like them. Everyone has different journey, you know, like they may start art a bit earlier than you, they might go to school for art, I don't know, whatever, but who cares? What matters is that you improved. So by redrawing your old art, you will see how much you improved, or you would also learn from your own mistakes. Maybe you analyze your old art and see like, okay, what's wrong with this? Is the composition not right? Is proportion not right? Like, is her nose too big, her eyes too small, whatever. It will help you giving yourself constructive criticism, see your own improvement, and actually improve. So I highly recommend trying this out. It's also pretty refreshing, especially if you change your art style a lot. You'll be able to compare them and see like, wow, this came from the same person. I don't know, I'm rambling right now, but yeah, those are the 5 things I do to help me overcome art blocks. So I really hope it helps you out. Please try them. I can't force you to try them, but if you try them out and really like it and it works for you, please let me know. And I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for watching and have fun drawing. See you soon. Bye!